You are fighting a short notice opponent, and it's a local guy. We know the French crowd can get rowdy. You know, like, are you anticipating that already? Sort of.
To be honest, I hadn't even thought about it until I was asked the question. Like, you're the second person to ask me the question, but
Okay, so I'm not the one that brought it.
But I can't see that. I can't see that bothering me. Like, you know what I mean? And as well, like, I have every intention to win over the crowd. Like, so whatever happens when I walk out, I mean, at the end will be all good.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, like, crowds can be won over.
Exactly.
Like, you put on a great performance, a highlight reel, KO or something like that, they'll still cheer. They'll still clap. Yeah.
It's very hard to hate me for too long.
Yeah, I find it. What's your preparation? Or like, you made some mistakes last fight. You said to me, like, there's some things that you recognize as mistakes and stuff that you fixed. Like, what are those things?
So, first, just when you asked me that question, I thought you were getting at something else.
Oh.
But I did eat way too late for that fight, yeah? So after, like, my stomach turned, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is something I don't usually do, you know what I'm saying? But I think that had a tiny bit to play, a tiny part to play with the rustiness and with me not feeling as fresh as I usually am, you know what I'm saying? So we have to just do it smarter this time. It kind of puts a spanner in the works how today worked out, where it's like, I started my dinner at 10 o'clock, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that probably will carry over till tomorrow, but hopefully not. But at the same time, I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm still going to go in there and I'm still going to perform.
Yeah.
Just trying to answer the question.
You said we had a conversation last time about the mental challenges you've had about, like, also your future in the sport.
Yeah.
You know, you were questioning that. How's that going?
So far, it's going good, man. You know what I mean? Since my first event with the PFL, my stock is risen. You know what I'm saying? The PFL is pushing me just as much as I'm pushing them, if not obviously more. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like I keep saying, I think I found a home with this organization. You know what I mean? So I can't wait to, you know, achieve what I've always thought I could achieve in this organization, and you know, building up with it, basically, you know.
Yeah. So you're like, now you're one step away from that final.
Exactly.
And that final is 100K, right?
That's the one.
And what if you get to that? What are some things that you think you're gonna achieve? Like, other things you're working on in your life that would be aided by that, basically.
That's what I'm saying. Like I keep saying, I don't think 100 grand is gonna make as much as an impact, do you know what I mean, as it seems. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's just like I just need way more to get where I need to be. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's up to me. That's up to me to work hard enough to get there, right? And then you could say, well, was it up to you that you haven't made it so far? And I don't think so. Like, you know what I mean? There was a few things on the road where I hit speed bumps that shouldn't have been there. You know what I mean? Like the COVID thing with the Bellator thing. Other things happen, you know what I'm saying? I've just been unfortunate in certain ways, but at the same time, we're here now, and I'm going to embrace this moment for everything it has, you know what I'm saying?
You feel like the pendulum is shifting, basically, in your life. Like,
Yeah. I mean, change opponent on me next, I don't give it, I mean, I'm still going to fight.
Yeah. When you get this whole, like, calm demeanor always, like, it's interesting. Like, it's just like, like, unfazed by any opponent changes, any potential hostile territory, which I don't think is going to be that bad, but
you know what I mean? I think people put more stress on things than needs be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
do you thrive on the fact that this is an overseas fight, like, a fight abroad, basically?
As well.
Just makes it feel bigger.
Yeah, exactly. But at the same time, it is big. Like, it's the biggest PFL show. You know what I mean? In Europe or whatever. Is it in Europe or in history? I think it's in history, is it?
MMA show, European MMA show in history.
There you go. So
Well,
like that's
I
amazing.
mean, UFC's been here too. But
no, I mean PFL wise.
you know what
I mean? It's the biggest event so far.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
Sorry if
general,
I'm incorrect on that, but I think I remember
No, I
somebody
believe
telling me
it has
that.
to
Yeah?
be. If I think about it, it is the biggest PFL event ever.
Yeah.
Because
You
even
know
the
what I mean?
PFL Global, like they don't necessarily book the biggest venues
Exactly. Yeah.
on
yeah,
purpose
yeah.
sometimes. But it's like
No, of course, sometimes, you know what I mean, it works out better.
you're selling it on. You're selling me this fight now for the whole event now. More, I'm like, that's right. I'm gonna be there.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean, that's also an honor to be part of something like that, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, we're looking forward to it.
What are some other like your other favorite fights on the card that you're gonna be watching?
It goes without saying that, like, obviously, I'm on the side of Dylan too. He's my boy here, and you know, I'm excited. I've met Simeon as well. I've met him, and I mean, I'm excited to see him fight. Obviously, John Mitchell. You know what I'm saying? But there's a bit of a flipping mad situation there where, actually, to be honest, it actually obviously would be better for them to meet in the final, and they're both ready for it. You know what I'm saying?
The all Irish final potentially.
The whole Irish final thing. But,
in Dublin.
Yeah. So I was gonna say it's kind of putting me in an awkward situation, but it isn't, because if it's not putting them in an awkward situation, you know what I'm saying? They're both fighters. They're both understand. I mean, the best guy is gonna come out on top, and with that being said, though, they still have a round to go to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not a given that they are gonna meet, but at the same time, it's likely, very likely.
But it shows the global reach of Irish MMA as a small country. I think. Well, you're living there and training there. Dylan, you said, is living in Scotland, representing Ireland.
Yeah.
John is living in Abu Dhabi, representing Ireland, and they're all on the European stage right now. You know, like, what's the key? What do you think the key is, basically, to like why this Irish MMA has grown so much?
First of all, obviously Conor. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's like one. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm saying I reckon he started the whole Irish MMA type of thing, you know what I'm saying? Because he's like the biggest thing, and he's from Ireland, so you're thinking that's where you go to get another one of him, who, you know what I'm saying? But not only that, MMA has grown immensely in Ireland. Like, it has so many fans, you know what I mean? And it's huge. Like, Bellator has been going there every single year and doing very good, you know what I mean? And I think any MMA show, especially, I think it's going to be huge in December. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that's what it is. There's just a big love for MMA in Ireland, which is growing. And obviously, loads of fighters coming up as well. You know what I'm saying? That's
because of that, because of the and SPG, like, so about SPG, like, have you noticed? Because when did you join them?
10 odd years ago.
Okay, so that was like, it was right before Conor's the boom and everything. So you've seen it before, and sort of what happened after with all the other European fighters coming to train there and everything. Like, I think that's made a big difference, probably.
For sure, for sure. Like, we have people from all over the world coming to train with us. You know what I mean? Mainly Italians for some reason.
Yeah, it's really strange.
Mainly,
flags are similar. Maybe this. They're confused.
But we still obviously have a few Portuguese. Pedro Carvalho, he brings folks every now and then. A few Spanish here and there and whatnot, but we have a big international, partnership with not partnership. International people come to the gym to train. You know what I mean? People from all over the world come to train with us. Absolutely. And that's for good reason, man. We have the best training, around. So,
what are you doing outside of fighting?
Outside of fighting,
what's some things you're passionate about?
So, mate, I love gardening.
You really?
I flip love it. Yeah.
Like, very expected for a vegetarian as well. Kind of like.
You weren't very surprised there, But yeah, no, man. I do a bit of. I done landscaping before, then gave that up to do the fighting, obviously, and then there came a time where I needed to go back to, you know what I mean, to sort out the financial situation.
Well, that was your day trade, was landscaping.
That was my day trade, was landscaping.
Yeah.
Did you go up? Oh, I don't care, bro. Is the number? Yeah. Sorry, interrupting. Sorry about that.
I was gonna tell him yes because I remember it was 17.
Yeah, so I couldn't see the receipt.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. Sorry, what was I saying there?
It's like you were doing landscaping before fighting, and
Right.
then had to go back to it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but the thing is with that, right? I'll tell you, right? To make you understand. So I was at work one time, and I was working away, like, and I just had this epiphany. I was like, what's going on here? How did I end up here? Like, I'm on a 5-5 winning streak. I'm doing everything good. I shouldn't be here. But at the same time, I still like that. I still enjoy going into work every day. But at the same time, I'm trying to make this, work for me. And
See, if you stagnate, you're gonna miss your prime. You're gonna miss your athletic peak and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's gonna slow things down for me. But at the same time, I enjoy the times when I do it, and it's good. I'm in the outside all day. I'm in the fresh air. I'm doing something I enjoy that actually makes me feel good. But at the same time, it'd be, I'd rather do it as like a hobby or something when I'm financially set. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I love gardening, man.
Something you can always go back to, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Or you could do it yourself. If I got a big enough gaff,
You got a good garden.
My own garden.
You got a little garden going on as well.
Yeah, but look, I do. You know what?
Yeah.
My girlfriend's dad's house.
Yeah.
I took over his garden and I made it my own little thing. Looks fantastic, yeah.
You just colonized the shit.
Yeah. Because we lived in an apartment for years, like. So So every now and then I go up there, fix it up. It just there's something something I enjoy because I don't have a garden myself.
Yeah.
But I wanted to actually get a plot before. My idea was to get a plot and grow my own food. Because actually the gardening thing actually started with farming. I done a work experience in organic farming, and that kind of sparked my interest. Obviously, like growing food and just normal plants is different, but at the same time, that's something I want to get back to is growing my own food.
Sustainable living thing. And
exactly, yeah. So the gardening kind of helps with that, obviously.
That's something the 100K can go towards, honestly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Build a business out of that.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, people keep asking me why you're going to do it. I don't really have a plan of this is. You know what I'm saying?
They're going to facilitate certain things that you've always thought about.
Exactly. Yeah.
Going to make you worry less about, stress. It's going to stress you out less.
Yeah.
Make you focus more on those things.
And then not only that, I can make plans then. I'll be like, right, okay, I have this here. I can do this, and that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have a few things option-wise, but we'll see when we get there, yeah?
Yeah. I have to ask nutritionally as well. How do you feel? You don't feel any, like, what led you to vegetarianism?
So when I was around 22, probably later, I became a Christian. I was an atheist, became a Christian. Yeah. And then I, through my research or whatever, ended up going to a church of Adventists, right? I'm a 7-day Adventist, right? And they teach health, like there's health message is part of the teaching, like it's part of the doctrine, you know what I mean? Because it comes from the idea that, the fact that we were created by God, and then when He created us, the diet He gave us originally was plant-based. Do you know what I'm saying? And then obviously over time that had to change because of the flood and all that. But that's what got me into it. When I started learning about the Bible and other kind of things, health was a big part of that, and that's actually what started me off. And then since then, I just made it my own thing. Well, not my own thing. I adapted it, and it worked for me because at the time when I started, actually, I was doing Bible study with this guy, and he would cook every Bible study, and then he'd show me what you're supposed to do, how you're supposed to prepare a meal. So I had a lot of help on how to be a vegan or a vegetarian or whatever before I actually took the plunge and did it. You know what I mean? So when I did it, it was super easy. You know what I mean?
It's like a smooth transition. You didn't feel like it kind of aided your athletic career as well, in a sense, because you already had the knowledge and applying it. Yeah,
because I do hear that people that when they go vegan or whatever, try vegetarianism, they feel bad, they feel weak or something. Obviously, sometimes people have to go through like a detox period where that will happen.
Yeah.
But for me, it just It worked perfect. I never had any kind of negative. Because I switched, like, one day I was eating everything, and then the next day that was it. You know what I'm saying? Over time, I've obviously slacked a bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm more of a vegetarian now, really, than I was a vegan. But you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
I've been more aware about it. Because I also realized at some point one day I was thinking about it, like, when is the last day that I didn't have any meat? Not even like a piece of meat on your sandwich or
right.
You know? Yeah, I was like, this is actually pretty bad that I can't remember the last day. So I started consciously doing at least 2 days a week of vegetarian food.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were telling me that last time actually. Yeah. And you're all the better for it, is it?
Yeah, you are better for it. You do feel good. It's probably healthier, so yeah.
It is.
Yeah,
like it definitely is. Because I've actually looked at like all them kind of studies and stuff, and the plant-based diet, it just is the best. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
People try to argue certain things, but it just is like the human body is built for that. Like I said, we created, and that was our food that was given to us. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know what I mean? People do handle things different. Like I said, I was fine with it doing the switch, but people suffer from it. So it kind of
I do need
depends.
it. I do need my meats and my proteins and everything. But there needs to be a balance, I think.
Suppose. Yeah.
I did feel better.
But that's the thing as well. I think that's why it works so good for me, because I knew how to balance it out. Because people like say, okay, I'm gonna go vegetarian, and they just eat like fruit. Or, you know what I mean? You have to mix it up. Like there's a certain science to it.
Yeah, it's not like just like eat salad every day.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't just live on greens
I'm
alone.
surprised also with because you eat eggs then? No.
No, well, if they're in a cake.
Okay.
Like I wouldn't
because that is
the best
still
way to explain it, right? Is I wouldn't eat like a fried rice because it has eggs in it. But I would slaughter a whole cake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. I've slacked over
Because
time.
when I say like vegetarian, like some of my vegetarian days is like an omelet,
right?
Beans, and
Yeah,
so I still do the eggs.
Nah, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So that doesn't count. Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
Well, Alex Caceres is also still killing it in the UFC. He's a vegan.
Okay,
actually,
right,
and he's
right.
always preaching about like veganism, and he's
Because
like,
Nate Diaz is as well, isn't he?
I think he was.
I think
Yeah,
Nate is
Nate,
as well recently.
Nate's
yeah?
a vegetarian, I think too.
Yeah.
Yeah, still.
Yeah.
They always say like, and people are like, "Oh, you're a vegan pussy." He was like, "Well, you know what? Let's step in the cage, and we'll see who's gonna step."
Mike
out of the
Tyson
cage."
is a vegan, so
He's a vegan now.
yeah, he is now. And what's it?
so.
Arnold Schwarzenegger as well.
Really? That surprises me though.
Do you not see that thing?
Well, I guess he's not like trying to bodybuild anymore. You know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's one thing I wouldn't recommend. If you want to be a bodybuilder, don't be a vegetarian, I guess.
But you know what though? I think it was in 2018. No, not 18. One of the last Olympic, anyways. The heavyweight powerlifter was a vegan. So he blew that theory right out the water. Yeah, man, you can get big. That's what you just need to know the type of shit to eat.
Steroids.
No, but you couldn't be in the Olympics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Well, there's
it
people.
isn't impossible, man.
It's possible.
Because think about it this way. Obviously, we're not animals.
Yeah.
Think of what elephants eat.
Yeah.
Nothing but green, yeah. But the size of them, you know what I'm saying?
True. You think
You
about
don't
it that
need
way.
meat necessarily to gain size. It sounds kind of hypocritical because since I'm such a skinny guy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then you say that power lifter is like, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? There's ways around things. You
Yeah.
just need to learn, man.
Yeah, I think it's becoming. But this is what I tell people: there's like longevity in people's careers and in health, and like the bodies of athletes now are younger than they used to be 10 years ago because of the advancement in science, what we know about nutrition and everything now. So if you really educate yourself and sort of, find those methods like you did in vegetarianism, for example.
Yeah.
There's always a way.
Exactly, man.
I think it's there. Like the formula's there. It's all chemistry.
Yeah. 100%.
Hey.
Yeah, but like at the and as well, I like cooking. You know what I mean?
Love cooking too. What's your specialty? What are some of the dishes?
Mate, I make a serious vegan lasagna, yeah? Haven't made it in a few years now because my oven broke a few years ago.
You still haven't replaced it?
I still have. No, But anyways, because we've been using the air fryer, isn't it, for a while? Yeah. Which is good. Yeah, it's not bad, like.
sponsored. The camera just went. But we'll continue.
The sound's still
the
going,
audio's
yeah?
there. Yeah.
Fair enough. But
If anyone's tuned in so far, they'll still be listening. So it's
cool.
Yeah.
It just be frozen or whatever. Pictures, is it?
Yeah, I'll put a picture or something.
Nice,
I'll put fight footage, knockouts and stuff.
Brilliant. Love it.
I was talking about the passion for cooking and everything like that, but like.
Oh
we were
sorry.
talking about that.
I just make a sick vegan lasagna. That guy I was telling you about.
Yeah.
Axel, his name is Axel Dominguez. Shout out to
I
Axel.
heard about it. I didn't see that.
But no, he's not a fighter, no, obviously.
Well, no. I mean, because I'm into cooking, like.
Right.
But I watch like a lot of the soul food
Nice.
stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Little Sam the cooking guy.
Savage.
You know that guy?
Yeah.
I make a lot of his dishes and everything like that. Yeah. But yeah.
I actually make like rice is usually my staple food. Yeah. So I make rice and whatever beans and whatever veg and whatever. I mean, bread. You know what I mean? I just mix it up, man.
Oh yeah.
Mix it up proper.
I mix up my my nationalities too. My Arabic food with my Dutch food with everything. So yeah.
Yeah, that's as well. Yeah.
Make a fusion. You know. It's always good on dates. So like
Yeah.
You know how to cook.
You're flipping sorted.
Yeah.
Sorted.
Anyway, man. Wish you good luck tomorrow. Do you like making predictions or no?
I hate making predictions.
Everyone hates making predictions.
And you know what? Especially since my last fight, because like before, like when you interviewed me before the fight, I had a load of fire. I was like, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna kill, and I just wasn't able to bring that out of myself. And then I just after the fight, cause I remembered what I had said before, I just felt like a shite bag.
Oh, you did? You felt that pressure?
Sorry, I'll translate. I just felt like how do you say it? Like a fake,
fraud,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like a fraud, yeah.
It's literally what Peter Quilly said on Bellator too, because he's like, you know how his entrance, his walkouts, and they sing zombie and everything, and then he didn't perform. He's like, oh man, he felt like a fraud because of that.
Yeah, heartbreaking. No,
it happens. Like it doesn't have to be the case, but you feel that. It's just, it's inevitable.
Yeah, for sure, man. So yeah.
So we'll just say, I'm gonna win tomorrow. You can just say that as well.
No, but the thing is, I have every single intention of ending early.
Yeah, of course.
Do you know what I mean? Like that's the plan, and that's what I think is gonna go down. But I don't want to make a prediction. You know what I'm saying? I'll just say I'm gonna put on a better performance than I did last time. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good thing.
And how much better it's gonna be, wait and see.
I have one more question about this this opponent.
Yeah.
Because of the short notice switch. Mm-hmm. Like when did you know? You said about the.
I found out on the 27th, so on Wednesday. Yeah.
Jesus, literally yes, 2 days ago.
2 days ago, yeah.
How do you change anything? Do you look into the guy's footage and do you watch his last fight?
No, cause like
you just like the work's already done.
I'll tell you actually. You know when I said it to my coach that I've got a change of opponent.
Yeah.
He sent me his like typology and one of his fights against Newsy actually.
Oh,
I started watching
he did
like
fight him,
I didn't even know that.
Years ago. Right?
I started watching like I watched like 30 seconds of it and then I was like, you know what? I don't want to see it. You know what I mean? Because I like going in there. Just flipping. It just works for me. It just works for me. You know what I'm saying?
And he's not gonna fight you the same way. It's like
exactly.
You're not moving the same way as the other guys, and in a sense, it doesn't make sense to study a lot of tape, except for certain small intricacies and nuances. I feel like.
Yeah, but then at the same time, I'm hearing like I heard John St. Pierre, and he was like he studies every single detail, and it worked for him. So my point in saying that is, it's not necessarily, you know what I mean, one size fits all.
Yeah.
Because we're all different. We do things different. Like how I refuel and stuff like that after our weight cut is very unconventional. But it works fantastic for me. I look and feel better than most of the people that are cutting weight here. So even though it might be unconventional, it works for me, so you just kind of got to find what works for you.
Really, I think it goes back to the mental, when they say the sport is 80% mental.
Right.
If that gives you confidence that you feel good enough and the best and, confident, it's all about confidence.
Exactly.
At the end of the day.
Exactly. And perspective as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, like, if I had a thought, I lost it, so I'll just shut my mouth.
No worries. Well, we're super excited. This is like the biggest PFL card yet, and it all goes down tomorrow. I wish you luck, my friend. Thank you so much for doing this.
Wait.
Yes.
I can't wait. Yes, sir. Fantastico.